Yesterday I finished Sekiro and I decided to load the save so I can try other endings and other bosses that I missed. So in this guide I'm going to share with you my take on the Great Shinobi All. In my opinion, this fight is very easy compared to other ones that of course I had some issues. This one was really straightforward. Very limited amount of attacks, very easy to read. Even though it's a limited space, you can just roam around, run and let him exhaust his attack and then heal and do whatever you like. But of course there are exceptions, we're not talking about that during the fight. Now I recommend bringing Mortal Draw, is super powerful against him, you're just gonna melt the boss with this one. Antidote Powder, just in case you get poison. Remember you can always pause the game even during the fight and use it, just make sure that he's not close to you. But just so you know that using Mortal Draw consume spirit emblems. It's very powerful, but it does consume. Still, even if you are out, it's still going to deal very, very good damage. So I do recommend using it here, it was very useful for me. Now the main problem here is that it can raise your posture very, very fast. I think this is the main thing. But as I mentioned, if it does that, you can always roam around, let me exhaust his attacks and just do a block posture just to get rid of the posture meter faster. So it's better, of course, not to spam and just nail it right. Because I didn't really practice a lot against him because I finished him fast, I kind of blocked quite a lot and basically I got the meter up quite fast. Now in the first stage he has this attack, Green Cloud. If you don't evade it, it can actually prevent you from using your healing for a relatively long duration. Now you can use two items, for example, that might help you out, and this is the Gokan Sugar to reduce posture damage, or you can use the Ongo's Sugar that reduces damage to vitality. But you can always spend time just walk around, run around, sorry, not walk, just to avoid his attack, and then he exhausts his attacks, and then you can just wait for it to expire and then heal. Just do it far from him as far as possible. Here I'm holding the block to reduce the posture damage faster. Now I would say more, even if it does the cloud, I didn't really care. I actually prefer by just being inside even and just hitting my attack while he's actually doing his attack, because this is a great opportunity where he's actually just putting a cloud and the cloud doesn't really deal damage to you. You can see, so I'm just releasing my attack to deal damage. But you can go behind him even, but again, you're gonna finish him so fast like that, it doesn't really matter. After that, I used the Aqua's Sugar to give you extra damage. You see the poison, you can avoid it. The poison will stay there, so don't stand on it. If you go inside, you can see you get lots of poison. Now, I really didn't care. I mean, I was focusing on the fight just in case I knew that if I get poison, I can just, just go out of combat, disengage, and use the item in order to get rid of it. But it will dissolve, of course, if you're not there. So, you can just stay away, maybe run around and avoid it, and it will eventually disappear, and then you can engage again. But again, the focus for me, because I saw I'm dealing so much damage, just to focus on dealing damage to him and ignore this thing that he actually does to prevent me from actually healing. You can see I already exhausted because it cost me 2 to use it, the special attack, but I'm still dealing it when I'm using it, still dealing very good damage. Now in terms of attack, it's it is like the shurikens and the rush attack. The rush attack probably is the one that can confuse the most. But again, if you're ready, just be ready if you close distance on you to just parry twice. Here I'm disengaging and using, you can see he already did lots of posture damage. I just disengage and I'm going to use the block just to see when he's idle. Here I'm also healing. Because I have time, it's not a big deal. I can just stand when he's standing, take my time, and then get ready for the next batch of attacks. When he's up, you always get ready either for poison or for shurikens. You can see shurikens after the poison. But I'm very, very aggressive with him. The way to finish this fight fast, just be aggressive. See, I don't care about that. I just attack. Now, of course, my attack power actually now already faded away. You can actually use it if you want to. I don't have a lot, so I didn't use many. So though it seems lots of things happening, you're definitely in control because you can just, move around and play with him. He will run after you. He also has the smoke in the second stage. What I do when he does the smoke, I mean, I didn't even have a chance to learn it too much. I just ran away until it just disappeared, and that's it. So although the stage is small, you're very much in control. You can just run around, exhaust things, and then engage again. Here I made a mistake. I want you to actually do a special attack. Just make sure that if you do it, you have the window to do it. Not like, the mistake that I did here. When he jumps on top of you, you can actually do two things. First of all, you can block it and attack, but sometimes you land far away from him a bit. I do recommend if you time it right, to just dodge to the left, and then you be close to him to his left, and then you can follow with your special attack. So yeah, the reason I think this fight is easy because there are not a lot of attack and it's telegraphed very well. You have a lot of time to prepare. Even if you just block and you don't really do well in terms of parry, you have still time to walk around and correct your mistakes. And this way is so accessible and not hard, in my opinion. The Mortal Draw skill is just perfect against him. You're just going to deplete his HP so fast that you're going to get also staggered very fast. Of course, you need to do it quite a lot against him, but you're going to do it very, very fast. He really doesn't surprise with anything except the slash when he rushes at you and slash. But again, even that is quite readable. And his special attack, if you call it an attack where he actually just disables your healing, again, it's just a great opportunity to attack him altogether. So you have really great two opportunities to attack him when he actually jumps on top of you and when he does that. So you can finish it even super fast. So again, the most important thing that remember, just in case you get poisoned, you can use, of course, the item to heal. And remember, although it's a small space, you can just run around and find an opportunity when he finishes his attack, his combo, you have time to just use whatever you need, healing or just block to have the posture damage down. It works very well in this fight. So it's not a hard fight in my opinion. Some maybe we need a few repetitions just to remember the attacks, but it comes organically, naturally, by just fighting against him. I never needed to remember anything. I just fight against them and I just get what I need to do. It's just like that. Usually it doesn't happen to me, but the game is so rhythmic. So by just repeating it, I think you should be just fine. If you have other tips for other players, let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.